Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Latin fills. So we've covered beats in the Bossa Nova style and we've covered beats in the Samba style. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit more about fills and how to connect them. Now the fills in the Latin style can vary a lot, but they can also keep it a lot of the same ideas that we do for fills in rock. So there's no real difference between the two. We still use 8th notes, 16th note triplets. We'll go around the toms. It's how we use them. A lot of times in the Latin styles, we use them as accents as opposed to more of a transition. But we'll get to that more when we get to the song play along. Now, the big thing is that we're going to utilize one beat, one measure fills here. So you're going to do a Bossa Nova beat for 3 measures. You can play any clave that you want. For the example, we used a 3-2 son clave, and you can do that 3 measures and then play the fill and then go back in. The hardest thing is that trying to get back from a fill, say you're on the high tom or the floor tom, and you're starting that first beat back with a rim click. So you've got to make a quick adjustment to get from the floor tom, for example, back to that rim click for the 1. If you can do that, that's fantastic. If not, it's okay to miss that rim click on the 1. You can come back and have it on the end of the 2. So if you can't get that first rim click in, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Or just take it slow and try to develop it. It's really up to you at this point. Okay, so let's try fill number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. So now let's take a look at some samba fills. Samba fills, same kind of idea. There's not much variation between them and rock except for how they're utilized. But when in an exercise type standpoint like this, they're really not too different. So you can use the example beat or you can use any of the previous beats from the samba page before. You want to play it 3 times, put the fill in, and then do the repeat. So let's try it. Samba fill number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that covers Latin fills. As you see, there's really not too much difference between them. But once again, you want to make sure you do some listening, and especially when you're doing some listening of the bossa nova or the samba, try to see how they use the fills. Not just what they're doing, not just the notes or the drums that they're playing, but how they're utilizing them in the song structure and how they're playing them with the other musicians. That's the biggest difference between rock and Latin fills. Awesome job. Stick with us. Up next, we've got our Latin play-along songs. We're going to start with the bossa nova.